All right, what's up, familia? Welcome inside the Big Week. Hope you guys are doing good. Keeping between the lines. Got your load secure. Okay, so the world's coming to an end. The end days are near, right? I hear people talking about that for probably like the last few years. I've kind of heard it all my life to a certain extent. Now, it may be because of social media or whatever, YouTube, whatever it may be, that I hear it a lot more today. Um, But let me go ahead and just give my 2 cents on that, because I hear even churches, pastors talking about, oh man, take a look around. The end is near. Um, Look, whether whether you're a believer or not, I've heard both say it, right? If they're a believer in the Lord or they're atheist, whatever it may be, I've heard both say it. Hey, though, the end is near. Look, take a look around, man. The world's coming to an end. Okay. Nobody knows when that's happening. Nobody knows. If anybody even really believes that the world's gonna come to an end. Right? Some may just believe it's gonna be some huge war and everybody's gonna kill each other off, right? Some believe that Jesus is coming back, and that's gonna be that's gonna be the end times right there, whatever it may be, right? Oh, we're in Revelations and all that stuff. Okay. Thing is, Holmes, nobody knows, and the fact that people just keep on freaking out, talking about the end is near, the end is near. Take a look what's going on, man. Look at what's going on around the world, man, homie. There's been plenty of bad things that go on around the world since the beginning of time. All right, it's like a war happens on the other side of the world, and it's like, oh man, World War III, it's gonna be the end. Now, I'm not saying it's not. Okay, and I'm not saying it is. What I'm saying is I don't know, and neither do you. This whole thing about, hey man, the world's gonna come to an end, the world's gonna come to an end. You know what, Holmes? I live for today. I live for today, man. Every day that I wake up, I'm blessed with another day. It may be a bad day, whatever it may be, right? But it's still a blessing. But there's been wars, killings, famine, there's been starvation, there's been all kinds of things going on since the beginning of time, Holmes. For one reason or another, I don't know. Maybe it's just people that want to be listened to, so they just say things like, hey, take a look around you, the world's coming to an end. Now, personally, do I think the world's coming to an end? Well, yes and no. Here's what I'm trying to say. Yes, I do believe one day Jesus is coming back, right? I am a believer, okay? If you're not a believer, maybe you just think the world's gonna come to an end because humanity's gonna destroy it. Sure, that could be it too. There's gonna be a big war. That can be it as well. However you think it's gonna happen. But no, I don't think it's happening right now, depending when you watch this video. But here's what I'm talking about when I say yes, is this. Every day that you live, you're one day closer to the end times, whenever that's going to be. No matter how young or how old you are, every day that you live is one day closer to the end times. But more importantly, what I want people to grasp, right, is that even if you're an infant baby or if you're 100 years old, doesn't matter. Every day that you live, you're one day closer to the end of your world, end of your life. So I would say instead of worrying about the end times, worry about the end of your time. Instead of trying to freak people out, oh man, take a look around you. You know, the end times are here. The end times are coming. You know, we're in Revelations. Dog, you're at a Starbucks, Holmes. You know, I see people living just complaining a lot. Definitely complaining. You know, but talking out, walking outside, going to Starbucks in flip-flops, and it's like, I don't know, how worried are you really? Are you really truly that worried? Because I don't see you, wearing boots, man, all strapped up, ready to rock and roll. You know, you're in flip-flops, you're in chanclas, walking down to the local 7-Eleven to get some Twinkies or something. So I don't really see you all stressed out. But then when you talk to people, it's like, oh man, the end times are here. The end times are here. We got to get ready. Well, you don't look ready. Depending on whatever even that means. But I just want to go ahead and give my 2 cents on that instead of worrying about the end times, which nobody knows when that is. Nobody knows when that is. But instead of worrying about that, worry about your end times. When I was a kid, I remember hearing some adults talking about, like, hey, you know, the world's gonna come to an end, man. I remember hearing about World War III is gonna come and it's gonna finish us off. I remember hearing people talk about Jesus coming back, you know, and that's gonna be the end of it. And they would say things like, I think it's gonna happen in my lifetime. Guess what? Those people are no longer here. Since then, they have passed away. So that's what I'm saying. Quit worrying about the end times and start, thinking about your end times. And every day that you live is one day closer to your death. And that doesn't matter how old or how young you are. Every day you live is one day closer to your death. So, something to think about, man. Instead of thinking about the end times, think about your end times. And every day that you're alive is one day closer to the day that you're not going to be alive, at least here on this earth, right? So what are you going to do with your day today? Because whatever you do with your day today is one day closer to your last day. As always, familia, live your life like you're on the road. Be aware of surroundings and always keep a safe distance. Blood makes you relate, but loyalty makes family. Until next time, this is Editorial Trucker. Over and out.